Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Funeral service for Mrs. Lottie Ruth Simmons Jennings. Service at 12 o'clock noon on Friday at Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Goodwater. Pastor Melvin Irvin will officiate. Burial in the Macedonia Memorial Gardens of Goodwater. Visitation begins at 11 o'clock on Friday. Zion Memorial Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for Mark Vick, age 42, of Chelsea, will be Saturday at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home, with Brother Jimmy Gilchrist officiating. Mr. Vick died December 9th. The station will be Saturday from noon until 2 p.m. at the funeral home. The family requests potted plants as an honor to Mark Vick. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com, Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga, directing. Celebration of life for Myrtle Doris Edison Samuels, age 79, is 1 o'clock today at Mountain Home Missionary Baptist Church with the Reverend Robert Duncan, the pastor, and Pastor Anthony Dykes will deliver the eulogy interment in the Corinth Church Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Miss Samuels died December 7th, and she was a hard-working person. She was employed by the Coosa Valley Country Club, Sylacauga Health and Rehab Center, and B.B. Calmer High School. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Helen Oliver Crow is today at 11 a.m. from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City. Reverend Bruce McClendon officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City, directing. Ms. Crow was a member of the First Presbyterian Church of Alexander City. A time of fellowship for family and friends of Ryan Ford will be Saturday, December 14th from 4 to 6 at Radley Smith Funeral Home. The family asks in lieu of flowers, donations be made to the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Alabama in Ryan's memory. You can do that at rmhca.org. Memorial message can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com, Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Betty J. Daniel, age 85, of Alexander City, will be Friday at 11 a.m. from Darien Baptist Church, with burial in the church cemetery. Visitation this evening from 1 until 7 o'clock at the funeral home, Armours Memorial Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Wallace Jasper Gatlin, age 87, is this afternoon at 2 o'clock from Ursery Funeral Home Chapel in Talladega. Interment to follow in the Coldwater Baptist Church Cemetery. Visitation is at the funeral home today from noon until service time. Ursery Brown Service Funeral Home in Talladega in charge of the arrangements. That's a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.